Welcome to the Dating Kinky Podcast, a cast about love, sex, romance, and kink. Something I've noticed over the course of my life is that I'm better with a purpose or a cause. What I'm willing to do for me can sometimes too easily be overridden if I don't have one of those, and often those come from external sources. Now, I know that all the self-help and personal growth guides tell you that you have to find the reason within yourself, which I guess is valid. But as I'm sure you've already experienced at some point in your life, wanting to do something and having a reason is not always going to equal doing it. So I say, find your external source too. I recently hurt my back. Just a strain, but my first ever, and it was a couple of weeks of recovery so far. Coming up on nearly 50, I recognize that I'm extremely lucky to have made it this long without back pain, and I don't ever want to experience that again. 0 out of 10 stars. So I've started a mobility workout that focuses on strength, flexibility, and range of movement. That's my internal reason. I've also started an accountability program in my local kinky Discord. That's my purpose. Because doing that for and with others will provide me what I need to overrule myself when I don't feel like doing whatever I've set my mind to. You may not need that external cause. I've not in the past for this sort of thing, but since my car accident in 2017, I've had a harder time for some reason. So I'm using this tactic, which has worked in many other ways in my life, here too. And this relates to today's cast. I'm giving a lot of effort to this accountability group. I also know that I will get back so much more. I believe that the more I put into life and kink, the more I get. Some people say that you get out of life what you put in. I don't believe that. Some people have way more advantages than others. Everyone starts somewhere, though, and I believe that when I put more out there, I get more in return. Sometimes I gotta shift where I'm putting things, though. Also, it's rarely one-to-one. Some things I lose, and lose big in time and effort, and sometimes I win, or win big. And sometimes what I get back is not always easily measurable. I've been writing a blog on FetLife for over a decade, for example. Right now, there are 1,216 entries. Sometimes it felt like I was flinging thoughts into the void. More often, though, it connects me with people and thoughts and ideas I never would have come into contact with. Even as I give back through trying to share good knowledge and awareness and kinky things to help my community and others grow. Making others' kinky lives easier, better, happier, more loving brings me joy in whatever manner I can, but especially through connection and education. For 8 years, I also did rescue and rehab at a local shelter. It's satisfying to help turn doggy lives around. I've always liked to have some time that's focused on giving in my life. And I've always felt that in some way it's given back to me, either through learning, like stop giving so much there, or to that person or cause, or through benefits to me. What are your thoughts? Do you give back in kink or otherwise? If so, what do you do and what do you get out of it? Also, do you know someone who gives back in kink that you'd like to lift? Join us on our blog, FetLife, Facebook, or Instagram, and tag them and share how they've helped you or others. Let's do a bit of active giving ourselves today. Thank you for joining me today. If you loved this episode, please share it with others who would enjoy it. And please do join me at datingkinky.com and on our new apps available in the Google Play and Apple App Stores. We're built by Kinksters, for Kinksters, poly, queer, trans folk, and anyone not quite vanilla. And we're free. Find me on FetLife as Nookie Notes, and on Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, and Medium as Dating Kinky. We're on Instagram as Dating Kinky Official, all one word. Have a kinky day, and I'll catch you next episode.